listening to a northern mockingbird. So of course they're mocking sounds they hear, primary other bird sounds. But one thing they're useful for is identifying other birds that are around, because they copy the birds that they're exposed to. This guy is up in this palm tree, but he's singing lots of different bird songs, and he even sang, he actually made the calls of some gulls. Oh, there he goes. Another, I don't know if that's one singing or another one. I think it's another one. Might be female. So a lot of people get annoyed by their constant singing, but it's fun to sit and pay attention and just listen and try to identify all the different birds that the mockingbird is mimicking. So the next time you hear a mockingbird, stop, listen, and try to identify the calls or songs. And if you're birding, make sure that the birds you're putting down on your eBird list are actually there, because if there's a mimic and you're using Merlin or even your ears, sometimes you might hear a bird and think it's present, and it's actually just a mimic bird like the northern mockingbird copying them. So for example, one really important one is with raptors. If there is a mockingbird or a thrasher nearby, California thrasher or any kind of thrasher or any kind of mimic bird, be very careful what you put on your list. They are excellent imitators of killdeer, shorebirds, and of raptors. They can imitate red-shouldered hawks, red-tailed hawks, many kind of raptors. And Merlin algorithm will say that there's a raptor present. Look around, try to find the raptor, and listen really carefully, because it could just be the mockingbird or a different mimic bird. They fooled me sometimes when I was a beginning birder, and I learned to always verify that there is a presence of the bird I'm hearing beyond calls or songs. Now even the starlings that usually make sounds that aren't really mimicking other birds, sometimes can mimic birds perfectly. I've heard them mimic a killdeer very close to what a killdeer sounds, so much that I thought a killdeer was present, and I was looking everywhere and realized it was just a starling. So some people don't think about starlings copying other birds, but they can. So bottom line, don't trust the Merlin app for identifying birds by song. use it only as a supportive tool and find more evidence that the bird is actually present. Okay, well, it looks like the mockingbird has stopped, so I'm going to stop the recording. The next time you hear a mimic bird, stop and listen and pay attention to what they are singing or calling.